diri sir. Ino lang ni sir. Okay. Tara diri sir. 6 muna ning sa kwanso. At sa malapan ning kwanso. Nailanan sa boss. Mas balik. Pwede na siya matanggal ng ginakuha naman sa limang pangkuhan.
Hello, good morning everyone. It's just only a recap on what we have done yesterday. So we start with what are the requirements to do some data screening and the importing of your data from Excel to SPSS. So why we need to have Excel first to encode your data, to tabulate your data, not on the SPSS. Why? It is because at the Excel, you can average. But in the SPSS, you cannot average the data from the raw data. No? From the raw data, meaning the responses of every respondent. If you put that directly to the SPSS, you cannot average them. So that is why we need to use an spreadsheet. Not only Excel. So there are so many spreadsheets available in the internet. No? So that is why you're going to generate the average from the Excel, not on the SPSS. So the data screening should be done in the Excel, not on the SPSS. Okay? So it is because also in the Excel you can find and replace the respondents. For example, if you're going to change, there are some certain ways that you're going to have a respondent with a negative statement in a questionnaire, right? So if you have a negative question with a questionnaire, you have to reverse the coding. Did I make sense now? Why we used to reverse the code? Diba? Yeah, so that you can have a unison of the responses. So of course you know what is a negative statement, diba? So you need to have to recode the responses. So instead of having the 5, you reverse this into 1. Instead of having the 3, you reverse that in 3 is still the same, diba? Ma'am.
Sir, in one category you have 5 questions who are passive, which are passive, and there are 2 which are negative. You have
5
to
questions.
separate the
All negative statement should be. It depends on ma'am. It depends on that item belongs to a certain factor or
factor, but they have like
no. All negative statements should be reverse coded.
only the negative.
Only the negative, not the positive. The positive says that the positive statement, the responses will say that 5 is the strongest agree to the disagree, right?
You mean, yes, but what I'm asking, sir, is we have to separate all the negatives that we code in
You may.
Let's show them just an example na lang. The map that we have, we can show them an example how to reverse it.
Yes,
Assume na lang one of these data.
Okay, for example, no, you're going to reverse the data, diba? You're going to reverse the responses. How? By using the find select, no. So you cannot replace it automatically by a certain number to a number because it's a duplication. So you have to represent a certain coding in a letter. Right? For example, you're going to reverse the responses into all four into one. No, reverse. No, so you have to find all four replaced by A. A muna. No, if you're going to replace it by 1, it would be a duplication to the responses. Di ba? Okay. So, for example, you have to select first here all four should be replaced in A. And A, you have to remind yourself that A stands for a value of 1 later on. Okay. So you have to replace all four. So it found 25 replacement for value of 4. Okay. So then you replace the 3 into B. You replace the 2 C. And you replace the 1 into D. Okay. So from that, you do some reverse with the same, no? With the same item. So what's our, from D to 4. C and B okay, so it's done. Now that is how to reverse the code. So why is it that we have to reverse the code if there is a statement which is a negative, or else it hampers all your result if that negative statement not being reverse coded?
Only for
I think what she is trying to tell us is we isolate it, but let me just tell you, this happens because it is always required that in your survey questionnaires, your questionnaire should not all be positive. Somehow, this should be tempered with negative statements to ensure really the consistency of the stand of the one who is asking who is answering your questions. So, what Nick is trying to present to us is you enter it per se. But later on, when you do data screening, data editing, this is the time when you do what we call as replacements. You may not move, no moving, just place it there, and it will just be like that. No? So we do that because we need to know that this is something that is very important, especially for those people who would be using survey questionnaires later or opinionaires. It's important to know that negative items should really be reversely scored. And this is what he has just done once. Okay? So
we change by item.
yeah.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
was thinking
No. So can we now move to importing?
Okay, in importing your Excel file, you need to import it to the SPSS. Of course, you have to open the software, no, the PSS 14. Why use the SPSS 14? Because it's an evaluation copy. Be sure to save your file with the 2007 97-2003 workbook. Okay, then save that file. After saving that file, all you have to do is to close the Excel file. Why? Because it makes an error if the file is still open. Okay, so from that file, open data. So you look for You look for the Excel file with the workshop data. Click open. So this one is very important, that is going to display the data ranging from A1 to BL96. Okay. Now it's exporting now from Excel to SPSS, and that's the time you're going to. You have there the type numeric with the string. All you have to do from this bottom dot dot dot, then you change it into numeric. You change also for the value here, and for the measurement, no, the one Dr. Sen says about the kind of data, the nominal, the scale, the ordinal data. Any clarification?